What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Laughter of Podcast, DJDubC Flemoxicillin, episode 33. Flem, how are you, man? How's everything doing?
Oh, Ronald, things are going just okay. You know, not too much to brag about, but I
hear you
did
that
shave
one.
my head today, like I do every other day, and
Oh,
it's been good. I had some pieces fall into the toilet, not my hair, of my thing that I'm using
oh.
to shave my head, which is kind of a bummer. So once I fished that out, dodged a few turds, I was able to clean that and finish my hair right before we started this.
Very nice. I need
Yeah.
to shave down myself, man. My beard's getting a little too big. Yeah.
Nah, you need to embrace it. You're looking nice.
Nah, I've needed a haircut for the longest time, and I finally was able to get my barber to book an appointment. So I'm excited.
It absolutely sickens me when I see people like you, the hair people that wear hats. Let me see that head. You know, we don't need to be covering that beautiful hair.
My hair looks terrible.
Come on.
Look.
What's terrible about that? That's lovely.
What is terrible about this?
No, it looks good. It looks really nice.
Look,
you should be proud of that.
Be lucky I'm even showing a little bit wearing my hat backwards. I also think I hit my mic. Sorry about that, viewers.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're gonna be writing in. They're gonna be sending in letters. Can you tell Ronnie to stop tapping the mic once in every episode?
Wait, maybe it could be like ASMR and people like it.
Maybe it could be what?
Like ASMR?
Oh, I literally thought. Okay, I thought you said gay SMR.
Gay SMR.
I was like, whoa, hold on, buddy.
I mean, hey, if it gets us the views, I'm just kidding.
That could be a cool cat. I mean, I'm not gay, but we could do gay SMR and just it'd be for ASMR strictly for gay people. That'd be kind of cool.
Wait, I'm down.
We can pioneer that.
Yeah, definitely.
Two straight dudes doing gay SMR together. That'd be cool.
Episode.
No, we don't have to do this. We'll save it for the blueprints. We'll do some mock-ups on how we'll do it.
Anyway, I'm glad to be back in office this time. I know I'm
what was that about? Yeah, last week you were really screwing up the show. You were really screwing up the production here.
Work, dude, just so much work and a lot of work.
Yeah, how did the rest of your St. Patrick's Day go? Did you get pinched?
It went good. No, I did not get pinched because I wore my greens, so I got lucky.
That shirt that I wore in the pod that we filmed,
yeah,
I wore for 3 straight days.
Really?
From that day.
Nice.
Yep. I just said, why change? I'm just feeling lucky.
Yeah, I mean, why not? You know, I've done that before. I do that with jeans all the time.
Okay, what is the rule with jeans? Actually, I've heard this because I don't want to come off as one of those weird people, but I don't monitor when I wash certain items. I mean, I may have gone a month without washing jeans before.
No, that's understandable. I at least go. I'll wear. If I know they're not going to get dirty, I wear them for at least a couple days if I want to.
Yeah, but what does it mean to not get dirty? You know how many shirts I have that I wear and nothing happens to them, but I throw them in the wash? They're not dirty.
I more think of it like if I'm going to sweat or if I know deodorant's going to get all over my shirt or cologne or something, you know?
Oh, you had to put it in there. That's for the ladies out there. You're sneaking in your little cologne plug.
Time for a cologne, ladies. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Let's not do that. Was that a president? Who? Tom Ford? Who's that?
Ford? You don't know Tom Ford? It's a brand.
No.
It's a
Tom
brand.
Ford.
Yeah.
No, I'm wearing George Washington.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, it's a brand I wear. It's one of my favorite brands that I wear. But yeah,
No, it makes me mad. I don't like smells.
You don't like smells?
I'm so anti-smell. I don't smell anything.
Hey,
I don't like to sniff.
That's understandable.
But now, if I come across some Tom Ford scent, I want to sniff it to see what you smell like.
Okay. Ombre leather. Ombre leather. That's what it's
Ombre
called.
leather.
Ombre leather.
What does ombre mean in Spanish? I thought that meant something.
Couldn't tell you. The bottle looked cool and it smells good, so that's what I wear.
Very, very classy reason as to why. I love it.
Oh man. But no, I
Cool.
mean, yeah, just life's been pretty busy, man. I just, working a lot, just other life stuff, and
Yeah.
you know the good deal.
I do know the good deal. I know the good deal. I know the bad deal. I've been working too. Got a big week coming up. My son's birthday's coming. We're doing
Let's
Chuck E.
go.
Cheese.
Chuck
You
E.
ever had a Chuck E.
Cheese.
Cheese? You ever had a Chuck E. Cheese birthday?
I don't think I had one personally, but I've been to them.
See, growing up, I never got a chance to go to one, and I've always wanted to.
You've never been to a Chuck E. Cheese?
No, I went like when I was like as an only child type thing. Like me and my mom took me.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Well, there's only like one next to like the Plato's Closet or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But
you
I never
can
had a
DoorDash your
birthday.
pizza?
Yeah, is it in a lie though? Isn't it? That's not called Chuck E. Cheese pizza. It's like fancy.
I've never tried it. I've wanted to DoorDash it.
It's like a fancy name.
I
thought they had like a fancy, like a ghost kitchen, but it's just the same pizza from Chuck E. Cheese.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I have no idea, but
they're just trying to sell that by any way they can, because I don't think it's supposed to be tasting good. I don't know. I'll find out.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you
I'll
will.
definitely find out.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll save a piece and I'll eat it on the pod.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that could be fun.
We should just do
breakdown.
We should have a mukbang, however you say it, episode. How do you say
that'd
mukbang or mukbang?
Let's just say both.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna say mukbang.
Do mukbang bong.
Mukbang bong.
Yeah, that's more fun.
Actually, yeah, that sounds way more fun to say.
We could do an episode one day where we both order DoorDash at the same time, and then we'll see
who gets there first.
Yeah, we'll see who wins.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, and then we got to eat it. and we'll just call it dinner.
There we go.
Yeah, we don't have to worry.
That would be a fun episode. I mean, I don't know if our listeners would appreciate it, but I mean, it'd be fun for us.
I doubt they will. What do they even appreciate? What videos? Which ones do you think that they've liked so far of all of our tier lists? I gotta say, we've done a lot of tier lists on here, but I've never been.
I don't know.
I've never had to defend my stance. You know what I mean?
We were told to drink a Japanese beer on our latest one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I forget
what it was called. I forget what it was called, but we were told to drink a Japanese beer.
We'll do it.
We will
just for you. Yeah,
we will. I'm guarantee you we can find it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, what else is new this week? Do you want to talk politics first, or do you want to jump straight into?
Like how we say we're not a politics podcast, but we talk about it.
Look, I'm very informed. Sometimes I'm just itching to talk about it.
Yeah, no, I get it. And we don't talk straight politics.
I'm not interested. Yeah, I like the funniness of it.
We like the funniness, and we talk the entertainment politics.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're well into the gossip of the entertainment news cycle.
We know our pop culture,
which I guess is a good segue.
Yeah.
Why did he do it? Why did he do it? Why did Crazy Eye Joe do it?
I don't know, man. I'm just
for those who haven't seen.
There's more stories.
For those of you who aren't don't have your eyes glued to TikTok or Twitter or wherever you get your information, Joseph Gatto of the Impractical Jokers, and he'd had a special not that long ago.
That's true.
Stand-up one.
Yeah.
Which I gotta tell everybody it was not that great. But I was supported because I liked the practical jokers. But apparently he did what he's involved in a Me Too incident, right? Is it an essay officially? Is it?
Yeah, we can call it Me Too, but yeah, it's essay.
There's speculation. I don't think there's anything proven at this point, right?
It's my thing is innocent. I've always innocent until proven guilty, but
that's the courts right there. You know the system. That's good.
But I don't know. Multiple stories are coming out, but
are they positive or negative stories? That's what I wanted to know. Because I saw one dude, and this is really funny, who was maybe it was a lie. I don't know. It was a guy. He was like, I worked on the set of Impractical Jokers from this point to that point, and let me tell you, and they did pranks all the time, and this is just another one of those pranks that Joe had to call someone to a room. And anyway, the top comment said, for anybody wanting to believe this guy, just look at his other videos. And every video this guy posted was about how flat Earth was real. And so that claim is pretty refuted.
Well, it's like the other guys are in another room saying, "All right, now you got to do this."
They're saying, he was trying to make an argument that when you were part of the crew, like they did jokes that extended beyond the show, like with each other all the time.
Oh well.
I mean, it was an interesting alibi or interesting concept, but like I said, the first comment was like, "Yeah, just if you believe this guy, Joe, go check any of his other videos." And every single one was like, "The globe is not real. Flat Earth is the way." I mean, there was a ton.
Oh man, I didn't see that one, but I did see a few people at least one or two that said they worked on the set with them before. But
that's what you should do for whoever has the worst for whatever we're doing today. Mm-hmm. Whoever loses this test that we might take should have to make a TikTok and pretend that they were on the show, and we'll have to add a new element to this. And say, I worked on Impractical Jokers from 2008 to 2010 as a crew member, and then we'll just make up some wild story.
You know what? I'm down.
and we'll see. One will have to either vindicate or you have to accuse more. I'm gonna bring Murr into it.
Why Murr?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring him into it. And say he called me to his room or something. But that would be fun though. I wonder if these because I feel like every time a scandal happens, you get like 30 different TikToks of people saying they used to work there. Yeah. Are they just lying, or are they just jumping on like a fun trend? I want to be part of the joke.
I don't know. My thing is, and I don't want to get too deep into it, but these girls are like saying they were very like fishy about everything, but they still do them. Like they still continue on. I'm saying she was...
are you denying the victim?
No. I'm not denying the victim at all.
Never blame the victim, Ronnie.
I'm not blaming the victim. I'm not blaming the victim
at
all.
Dude.
I'm not. Sick. I'm not taking any sides, but I'm saying
sounds like it, buddy.
And I'm always going to take a victim side over, that.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Oh my God. But I'm just saying,
we know where you lie now.
I'm just saying I don't know.
I would say you're blaming the victim.
I'm not blaming the victim.
I know what you're saying though.
Yeah.
And just from like her demeanor, I don't know if you've how I found out about it was from the source. Like she had posted a TikTok. I don't even know her name. It sounds rude or whatever. And most of, just so everyone knows, that I have a very small amount of attention span towards this thing. So I only go to TikTok when I'm pooping, and I'm pooping a lot. But that's where I get most of my information.
Nice.
But anyway, she was showed the first string of texts of how it began all the way up to a certain point. I mean, and everything I read, it just seemed like she was making him talk more than he had wanted to. That's just I haven't seen part 2. I believe it's gonna get worse. But on that video, everyone's just like, I can't believe she posted this. This does not help her case at all, and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, shoot.
I don't.
And now we're talking about a podcast, and you blame her.
I'm not blaming her. I'm not. But no, it's all, dude. It's all over TikTok. It's you watch one video, and then it's all video, everybody talking about it. It's okay, this is my TikTok now. That's nice.
But we're not. It's not allegations of rough, is it? I don't even know.
I don't know that either. I know that.
Or was it a power dynamic thing? I'm in because what SA, sexual assault, is it could mean coercion, not necessarily hitting and stuff. I don't know.
Right. She said something about him using teeth. That's all I know.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that. Using teeth. See, like I said, that must not have been fitting in my poop schedule. I might not have been able to see that, but yeah.
I don't know. And then I know two other girls talked about it, and then people that worked on the show is starting to talk about it. So I don't know. It's a whole big thing right now. So
if it is all true, which I'm saying it probably is, what is wrong with who would bite? Who would use their teeth? In this scenario, he's clearly going to get in trouble for this. Like, I don't know why he would. Like, do you remember, we talked about it a little bit, but with that McMahon dude, the wrestling dude who pooped on that girl's head?
I remember, yeah.
Sorry. I'm not trying to laugh about it.
No.
Just when you bring it up, or when I bring it up, just it's part of it's like on the court official things.
Mm-hmm.
But didn't he like not even get in any trouble?
He didn't, did he? Or at least we stopped hearing about it.
I'm just saying, when you do something so crazy, you got to know someone's gonna tell someone.
Yeah.
If you're in there pooping on people's heads or you're biting people, someone's gonna bring that up.
That's true.
I don't know.
People have weird kinks, man. I don't know. People are into some weird stuff.
Well, yeah, I know you. Well, never mind.
Where was that going?
I remember your little. You took your little sex test on your stream at one point.
That's true. I did, didn't I?
Yeah, you're a nasty freak, man. You're sick.
I mean, hey, like I said, people have their stuff. I mean,
yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah. What else is new? I guess. So I mean, so so just to give a official stance from the Lack Thereof podcast, Ronnie is not meaning to victim blame, but we are looking forward to hearing more about the case, and as it unravels, we will keep you updated on a weekly basis. Cool.
Cool.
All right.
Dang it, Flem. Anyway,
what's next? What's next on our docket?
Kanye's still crazy.
Yeah. Okay. What's going on with you? Why are you trying to get in beef with Kanye on Twitter?
What did I say?
On X. I don't know. You're like talking about 50 Cent.
Oh yeah, he was okay. So yeah, so
you're somehow entrenched. You're in the thick of it, huh?
So
you're in the thick of this.
So Kanye's over here defending Diddy, and he's saying all this stuff. Yeah, he's over here saying like, I support Diddy, blah blah blah, all this. But we all know that 50 Cent can't stand Diddy, but Kanye's gonna tweet that 50 Cent is the GOAT.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's like okay, so
this is rapper beef. We're in rapper beef territory.
We're pretty much, but it's like, why if you're calling Kanye the GOAT, but you know he hates Diddy, and you're supporting Diddy, whose side are you on?
Well, you can't be the GOAT and support someone.
I don't know.
Now, who's the GOAT in this scenario? Kanye said that 50 Cent was the GOAT,
yes,
but he supports Diddy. But Diddy and 50 Cent don't like each other.
Correct. Yes.
Let it go.
I don't know.
It's fine.
It's just
that's
weird,
man. That's like when my dad used to want me to hate my aunt. I can't. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Just because you say. I still like my aunt.
I guess you're right. I mean, I guess if he was talking from like a music perspective, I don't know, but
I don't know. I feel like everybody like even yourself, like when it comes to Kanye West, I think his name is. Doesn't he have like a certain rap song that you love? What was it that you called it? It was an album.
I mean, I like a lot of Kanye stuff. I like a lot.
Yeah, but I remember when like all this crazy stuff happened, everyone was saying like Kanye's crazy, but that album was great.
Oh, Graduation. Yeah. I will say Kanye did just drop an album, his Bully album. I like it. Oh,
you're not. How bigoted of you! You're not supposed to listen to that.
Haven't
you ever heard of boycotting?
As crazy as
boycott.
As crazy as Kanye is, I like the album.
We are getting in some hot fire on this podcast.
The beats are great. The samples are great. Kanye's always been a great sampler.
I think I'm like 1/18th Jewish. And what you're doing right now, you cannot be listening to this stuff.
I just thought, why not? I'm going to listen to it because...
Didn't he say Hitler was right?
Probably. I don't... I like the beats.
You know, you're being
like
subliminally. You're being subliminal. You're being subliminal. I'm afraid to say it, but that's what's happening.
I don't agree with the stuff Kanye's tweeting, but his music, he put out a good album. I don't know.
Hey, as long as you're happy, right? Everyone else wins.
Everybody else wins. No, I don't know. It's funny because like the top comment of his album on YouTube, it says this is the most toxic relationship I've ever been in.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, so, I mean that's pretty much how it feels. It's like, dude, you're crazy, but
I like how toxic is how it's defined right now.
Yeah,
it's a little bit more than toxic.
Yeah, I don't know, but look, Kanye's still. I don't even know anymore. He's trying to start beef with other rappers. He's calling out every rapper and musician known to man right now. He's
yeah. I think we call this grasping at straws. I think that's what happens. I think the attention is going away a little bit, and you know, there's a way to get it back.
Yeah,
just like not to talk politics, but just like a long time ago when Trump was doing like his runs, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And he said he could shoot someone in the audience and he would get applauded. Basically, is what he said. Yeah, I'm paraphrasing.
I got you. Yeah.
I think Kanye's just proving that he has like a dedicated audience no matter what he says or does.
I guess you're right.
I don't know if I'm right. I could be wrong, but
no. I know what you're saying though. But yeah, I mean, I guess he's crazy dude, but I gotta appreciate his music at least. At least he's at least he's still there musically.
Yeah. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I won't push this no further. I won't push it no further.
Oh man. I mean, nothing too much been going on though since we last talked though. I don't think. I mean, what astronauts showed up in the water out of nowhere? Did you see that?
Yeah, I have heard a little bit about that. Yeah, I did hear something about that. People that were stuck in space for more than they anticipated.
Yeah, and then they ended up in the water.
Mm-hmm. Well, they didn't end up in the water. Wasn't there like some sort of rescue attempt that led to this?
Was it? I don't know. I don't know. I just saw the video of them in the water. I don't know. It looked like.
Thank God we have all the up-to-date Kanye and Joe Gatto, dude. Yeah, well, these poor people's lives risking everything to show us the planet, whatever.
Oh, speaking of, I wanted to actually ask you this question. I've been meaning to ask you. I know because you're big into comedy and everything, and since you know we kind of like talking about comedians, I want to know your Mount Rushmore of comedians.
Have I not done this before?
I think you've named like some of your favorites, but I don't think you've ever done a Mount Rushmore of comedians.
Well, the thing is, I don't think it's. I'll just talk about my brain real quick.
Okay.
It's not nice to compare. Let's just say that.
Okay.
There's so many. There's so many that have good things about them, and so many that have some terrible things about them.
Okay.
And I don't want to sound like some poser picking people that some people do or don't like. But I mean, I really love. I think I have said I love Norm Macdonald.
Mm-hmm.
Always been a fan. I really like Bill Burr. It's just
Bill Burr is great. Yeah.
It's just like because if you don't put these guys at the top, then you're just like everyone's just like, are you serious? You're not going to put who and who? You know.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, and you're gonna probably knock me for this. Sinbad is a goat.
I love Sinbad. No, I'm not gonna knock you.
Dude, no, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. Please.
I was like, wait.
He's not a goat. Please stop.
Well, he's not. Okay, he's funny.
Yeah,
Come
sure,
on, man.
Yeah,
Jingle all the way. Come on.
Yeah. It's just funny to think. It's just funny to think that I have him up there with Norm Macdonald and Sinbad, of course.
Yeah.
And then of course Bill Cosby. No, can't do Bill Cosby either. No, I love Louis C.K. even despite his ejaculate fantasies. Still a big fan of his comedy. That's one of the that's where I separate. Comedy is good. You can masturbate in front of whoever you want. Get in trouble for it, but as long as you have funny jokes or relatable content.
You're good.
I will tell you that I did just watch a comedy special the other day of Chris DiStefano. You ever heard of him before?
I gotta see his face because I'm pretty sure he's probably popped all over my TikTok.
Yeah, he kind of looks like the Joker, I guess. His face, he looks a little scary. But he doesn't fit your demographic for like, comedian, I would think.
You wouldn't believe how many comedians show up on my TikTok page, dude. I get a lot.
Oh, I wouldn't believe it. Try me. No, I'm just kidding. How would you know? I'm just joking. Anyway, he had a comedy special on Hulu. He had a comedy special on Hulu the other day that I thought was very, very funny.
Nice.
I love Anthony Jeselnik. I love his timing. I like his joke ability. Like I've got so many, but all for different reasons. So, not Rushmore or not.
No, that's a good way to put it, man. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I want to go back to Bill Burr. Remember when I don't know if you know about when he did a show in Philly and he started like going at all the people in Philly.
Famous Philly rant. Yeah.
My parents were at that show.
The political rhymer was there.
Yeah, he was at that show.
and your mom. I need to get a nickname for your mom.
It was Opie and Anthony, Bill Burr, Bob Saget.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a few. Tracy Morgan. Was it Tracy? I don't know if Tracy. No, I don't think it was. No, it was Patrice O'Neal. Patrice O'Neal.
I was gonna say.
And then
you're mixing up your black people again, bud.
Stop. Patrice O'Neal. I forget who else, but yeah, he was like F the Eagles, F the Phillies, F cheesesteaks.
He was justified. He even won the crowd back though. It was good.
Yeah, he did. I remember that. Everybody was cheering. My dad was telling me about it. That was great.
I hate saying Bill Burr is one of my top favorite comedians. I really do, because it's just like he's everyone's. And the inner hipster in me wants to be like, no, he's not great, but he is. He just had a new special too. Did you hear his new special?
I haven't heard the new special, but dude,
very good.
I always love
Drop Dead Years. Very good.
I always love when he shows up in a movie or a TV show, because he's always funny in them too.
I was watching Breaking Bad today. Have you seen Breaking Bad?
Yeah. Oh, of course.
And he
absolutely.
Was in the episode that we were watching today.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and this is for your little. This is mixing the worlds perfectly. Have you seen Adam Sandler's most famous child hit? That sounds weird.
The one where he's a lizard?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. He's the friend lizard, right?
Have you seen Leo?
Leo, that's what it is. Leo. Yeah, I have seen Leo. Mm-hmm.
I've watched it like 4 times this week because the kids love it. It's fantastic.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's great.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Excuse me.
But yeah, dude, like I said, you would be surprised how many comedians show up. Like if I pulled up my TikTok right now, I guarantee I'll get have you ever heard of Morgan J?
Morgan J?
Morgan J. He's very he includes the audience a lot, and he'll turn on auto-tune and he'll start singing with the crowd. And
yes, I've seen him. Yes.
I like him. He's hilarious. There's a bunch of people. Some of them I can't remember their names, but there's Morgan J. Every once in a while, of course, I'll get Matt Rife, stuff like that. But I get comedians like crazy.
Yeah,
I love it.
Well, I mean, they've kind of capitalized on this whole crowd work thing through TikTok. It's very pleasing to get people to follow. Stuff like that. Crowd work is a really big thing this year or last year.
Oh no, yeah. I
feel like it's been way more important these past few years than ever.
I was gonna try and get tickets to see Morgan J in Philly, but all his stuff sold out. So I was like, oh, okay, well, that's unfortunate.
I don't know if I would enjoy being an audience member. I would hate to be called upon.
I've been to comedy shows,
yeah.
But
you know who I've seen? I think I've told you before. I've seen George Lopez.
You've seen? Wait. I don't think you have told me that. You've seen George Lopez?
I've seen the Lope Daddy.
Really?
Yeah.
How was that?
Yeah, it was all right. It was a free show. It was a free show when I was in the military. It was okay. Yeah, I don't want to talk smack against the man.
Of course not.
But I've heard that he's just not the nicest fella. But that's okay.
I mean, I've heard that too. But
you have to be nice. In this business that we're in,
you just gotta be funny. That's all.
Yeah,
just be funny. Just be funny and.
Or they could be like you. Cool.
I'm not cool. You're cool.
Nah.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Well, anyway, Flem. Like you mentioned earlier, we were talking about taking a test. I kind of want to find out. I kind of want to find out what our personalities are.
I've been dying to know what your personality is.
I don't know what any of this stuff means. I just know you're like a introvert, extrovert, hyper.
Is that what this one is? Is this?
I couldn't tell you. Dude. I don't know what any of this means. I just
so when you're just like for anybody wondering, if you're out there trying to figure out how to learn your personality, just Google a free test.
There you go.
Whatever, and you could just find out that quick.
Right. But yeah, this is like a 20-step test, and I figured we could answer our questions at the same time, and then we could kind of find out where we are.
To each other as we do it? Like we're going to read it out loud, and we'll answer at the same time and keep going.
We could say which. I guess this means like neutral or agree or not. I think colors.
I think we should
keep it now.
Let's keep it
anonymous.
No. Let's be fully open.
So like, well, I'll say the question.
I want to be able to talk you out of one of the things you think you are.
Okay, because I was gonna say we could read the question and then we could be like, okay, well, I strongly agree. Okay, why
neutral,
stuff like that.
Like that. Yeah, like that.
But all right, we'll go. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Do you have it on your end?
I do. Are we being complete? We're gonna try to be completely honest.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to be honest on any type of survey related thing.
Oh yeah.
I honestly, that's why I don't ever trust surveys, because I'm the kind of guy that will just pick, like, oh jeez, sorry, I'm the kind of guy that'll just pick like a wrong answer because I've already picked too many correct in a row, and I'm worried that
you're gonna come off a certain way. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like in school, do you remember when we used to have Scantrons?
Yeah.
I used to pick the wrong answer on purpose because I was too worried I'd have too many right ones in a row. Because I didn't want the teacher to think I was like cheating at it or something.
Cheating.
Which I was. So I'd have to intentionally bite the bullet, you know what I mean?
Dude, remember when we had to like read books and then take tests on them? Oh my god.
Dude, I learned my lesson so quick on Harry Potter. I watched the movie and took the test, and I failed that test so fast. They were like, "Did you just watch the movie?" I was like, "Yeah, that's all." I thought it was gonna be kind of close.
I would get the books and then skim them and then just take the test. I wouldn't even really read it.
If I was a kid, if they had that same accelerated reader program, AR, I think that's what it was called.
AR.
If I was a kid nowadays and they still had that, I would ace everything because Google is so easy now.
That's true. That's so true.
Oh my god, I would have been a great student.
Why? Yeah, why didn't we just do stuff like that back then? Like, what? But I mean, they had everything blocked in that dang school.
Yeah, we'll take turns reading. We'll go back and forth if you're ready for this.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready. You gotta pull it up. So do I.
Yeah, I gotta pull it up.
Okay, step 1 out of 20. I strive for accuracy and precision in all my tasks.
I'm gonna put, for me specifically, it's like there's 2 different ways I could answer this.
Yeah,
because it depends on like what my tasks are.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Is like, is it something I'm interested in? Like,
or I don't want something coming back to bite me. I'm very good at precision, but if I don't care about it, I'll just. I would send out my credit card number if it saved me time,
Yeah. For me, I personally maybe neutral.
I'm gonna say neutral as well.
Okay.
This is what I mean. I'm already talking myself out. Like, I don't know. I notice even the smallest inconsistencies and errors in my work. Yeah, I do notice things.
Yeah, no, I know. I notice it too, and sometimes I just let it happen.
What you notice? What
if I have an error and I'm like, oh well, I mean,
I let it happen. Yeah,
if it's good, I just let it happen. I'm gonna.
Well, what's my work that we're talking about? Because if it's like, is it like OBS and stuff? Because it's gotta be a certain way.
Oh no, OBS. Okay, I guess you're right. Cause OBS, I'm like, OBS. That has to be perfect. I gotta make, I gotta make everything perfect for everybody.
Just like that symbiote over your shoulder.
Yeah, why did I know you were gonna bring that up eventually?
Yeah.
I'm gonna strongly agree, just because I do notice the smallest stuff.
I'm gonna go ahead and put myself in the middle one. I'm gonna agree.
Okay.
I'm not gonna strongly agree because I don't really care about a lot of things.
No, I get it. I am able to maintain high standards even under tight deadlines.
Did my employer put you up to this? That's what this feels like.
Yeah, what we're gonna. I don't know.
I'm able to maintain high standards.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to agree on mine because, but it's only because I'm really good at shifting the focus.
Yeah.
For me, like I can get away with a lot because I'm distracting people with other things. So
it's the same for me, dude.
I give myself the time eventually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I frequently check my work to ensure it meets the required standards.
I mean, I'm always double looking at my work.
Yeah, I'm super paranoid.
I'm strongly agreeing on that because I'm always like, even if it's like OBS type stuff, I'm like, okay, this has to look great. This has to look, you know.
Yeah, like that time we had that, man. I'm just gonna keep razzing on you. Like that we did a whole podcast where my audio wasn't on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember. Yeah, that's fine.
To be fair,
let's put you down. Let's put you down.
To be fair, I heard you perfectly.
Yeah.
But me being who I am, didn't think to look. Oh, let me look at the little green, stuff at the bottom in OBS to see if your voice is moving or not.
Yeah. I need you to go back up to. I need you to go back up to question number 2 and put it in the red. Just kidding. Just do it.
I would have. I make sure nothing's grayed out now.
I guess the best way to do this would to approach it is put streaming and OBS aside. This is just for our
strictly
work.
Working.
If you for your people at your work,
and
my people at my work. That way we're honest, I guess.
I mean, no, I do double check my work a lot because I mean, I get in trouble here and there, so I definitely have to.
You're a little rebel rouser, huh?
I have to. Yeah, it's pretty strict. Anyway, improving and refining systems or processes is a priority for me.
I'm always trying to find an easier way to do something.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna put agree. I'm not gonna be strongly agreeing on that. You do you.
I'm gonna agree on that as well.
Okay. I love it.
All right, next. I can become critical of myself or others when mistakes are made.
I mean, yeah. I do.
Yeah.
Of course I do. I'm not some robot.
No, yeah, I'm gonna strongly agree because, yeah, of course.
No one knows how critical I am of myself, though. But I mean, I get pretty down in the dumps.
Yeah, I mean, same. I mean,
a lot of crying in the shower.
True. Yeah,
I'm strongly agreeing on that.
I'm not gonna lie. I got in trouble at work recently, and it was kind of scary. So.
Well, you gotta quit smoking pot, man. you gotta quit doing it inside where you work.
All I'm gonna say is don't fall asleep on the job. That's all. All right, ensuring that every detail is correct before completing a task is important to me.
How's this any different than being meticulous?
Right.
Ensuring that every detail is correct before completing a task is important to me. I'm gonna put neutral. I don't even. It's just confused. I don't know how to answer that.
Yeah, because it's like I mean I want it to be perfect, but if it gets me by, I'm happy too.
Yeah, there you go. I need to get by.
So yeah,
every day is just
I was gonna agree, but
blank slate of getting by.
I was gonna say agree, but I'll put it at neutral as well.
I often find ways to improve methods that are already considered efficient.
I mean, if
they're trying to ask me the same questions, I can't.
Pretty much. I mean, if they're trying to like succinct questions, but more like a more worded way. So it's like, I mean, if I know a way, I'll do it. But if the way works, I'm gonna do it that way. I'm not gonna go out of, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I'm not gonna go out of the trouble to make something better if it already works.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm gonna put whatever you put. What is that you're putting?
I'm putting neutral.
Okay, me too. We're just neutral. When giving feedback, I focus on the details to understand how to improve. When I'm giving feedback, the whole time someone's giving me feedback, my mind's going, "Oh, F."
It's either that or sometimes my attention span will be like, I'm just staring off in the distance. I'm like,
I'm gonna be even. I'm gonna take it one step further, and this is gonna sound a little bit conceited, right? But like any mistake that I've made, I usually know before someone else does, and I either let it play out and just see if anyone notices, and then if someone tells me about it, I'm like, yeah, I saw that. I'll fix it. I always know. I always know when I made a mistake.
Same, dude. I do the same thing.
The situation is not relatable. If someone's trying to tell me how to give me feedback, saying I messed up somewhere, fool, I know.
Yeah,
I've known.
It's like
you're just now getting to the party. You're just now getting here. I've been here waiting for you to find out for 3 days. You know what I mean?
No, dude. I'm 100% with you on that one.
So I'm gonna do not neutral. I guess the one next to it. What's the
agree?
The orange. No,
the orange. Oh, yeah, you're right. Disagree. Sorry.
I don't focus on their details how to improve because I already know how to. I knew the mistake I was making when I made it.
Yeah.
I was trying to get by.
Yeah. My work environment is organized and everything has a specific place.
I mean, technically.
I mean, if from my work perspective, it's kind of easy to find everything. So.
Yeah, I mean, I have a desk. I mean, my computer's in the same place.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna strongly agree on that one because I know where everything is.
But you know what?
But I guess it depends on your what you do.
Yeah, I was saying because I do have like a lot of different notebooks that I've opened up to write information in, and then I never went back and referenced it.
Yeah,
I'm not very organized in that regard. Yeah, I'm gonna put myself in neutral on that. I don't.
Okay.
All right, next. I feel a strong sense of responsibility to correct inaccuracies for the benefit of others. When it comes to you, I make jokes about for you to fix things, but for people that aren't in my circle, I don't. I'm a supervisor right now. I don't tell people when they do things wrong. Ever, because I don't care.
Me too. I'm just like whatever. Just what happens.
Yeah, I put it in that state where hopefully no one else notices. So I have no strong sense of a responsibility. No.
Nah. So disagree.
I'm gonna put myself at disagree. Yeah, not strongly disagree.
Not strongly, but disagree. I am often the person who others rely on to find and fix mistakes. Heck no.
Well, see, but no. This one is true for me.
But I guess for your position, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to put myself at least in the agree here. Pretty much everybody comes to me to fix everything.
I'm gonna strongly agree because I'm not the guy to ask.
Wait, you strongly disagreed on the other one?
I'm the person who people rely on.
All right, so
I just said, look, don't. I mean, even if I know it, don't trust my word because if something goes wrong, I want to do like
an undercover boss thing for your work. I want to see what you're like. I naturally sense when someone needs emotional support. I do. I'm pretty good at that.
I'm pretty good at that too. I'm not. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to strongly agree because sometimes it is, but I'll agree on it.
Oh, I strongly agree.
You're strongly agreeing. Okay.
I think I have like a sixth sense for that type of thing. I always know when something's up.
I get it.
I'm up. I know it.
That's good. No, that's all. That's great.
I can tell there's something at you right now, bud. You okay?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm good.
Okay. We'll talk after.
Okay. All right. Therapy in session. All right. I take active steps to help others without expecting anything in return. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm happy to help. I'm happy to help without anything in return. I don't need anything in return. Strongly agree.
I get mad when someone offers to give me something in return.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, back up, buddy. This is out of the kindness of my heart. Only God gets to see this, and He's getting me into heaven.
Yeah, there it is.
God bless. God bless.
It's just securing my spot. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, if we take that, if we make a clip of that part right there, and then we pronounce ourselves as a religious podcast, that would go far. You know what I mean? We'll pretend like we're a religious podcast. The lack thereof is like the meaningless in life that we feel because we don't have God. We can totally rebrand.
You're right.
Let's do it. Let's rebrand for a while.
We're gonna rebrand for a while. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you guys heard it here first.
We're gonna give it all to the Lord and see what happens.
I'm totally down.
Yeah. So make a clip of that and say, always Jesus is always in my heart, and then we'll put that on there. Okay. And then we'll see that. Yeah. We'll get some people.
Got it. I'll make a really good thumbnail for it too.
Making sure others feel cared for is a priority in my relationships. I mean, it depends on what my version of caring is, right?
Yeah. Making sure others feel cared for is so it's saying like, well, I'm caring for them. That's what it's saying. Making sure.
What does it mean by cared for? Like, I care about you, or like I'm changing your diaper? Because I got two of them.
I think it's just more like I care for you. Like I understand you. I'm here for you type of thing.
What if I give the impression that I care, but I don't? Is that wrong?
Then I would put either maybe neutral.
Well, it's like I care enough, but not to a point where it's like you need to feel okay.
Right.
I'm more of like, hey, that's the consequences for what happens. I guess the only thing we could do now is move forward.
Yeah, no, you just got to move on.
But some people might interpret it as not caring.
Yeah.
I'm going to say green. Just a regular agree.
That's where I was leaning to.
Feels kind of evil to put anything below that.
I know. I was like, I don't really want to put neutral, but I also don't want to strongly agree.
Oh, by the way, we're on step 3 of 20? Haven't we done a lot more?
We're on step 4 of 20. It's like I think it's 20 pages.
Oh boy, this is gonna be.
All right, we'll speed through it.
No. This is gonna be a breakdown of our life. I'm worried. Okay. They're gonna tell me you're in the wrong career. You have the wrong friendships. You need to go and. Oh, geez. All right. I find it easy to build and maintain close personal relationships.
I find it easy to build and maintain close personal relationships. I mean.
Yeah, I find it extremely easy for me to build it, but as far as maintenance on it and keeping it going forever, I suck. I don't. People always consider me like really close.
Mm-hmm.
But I got other people to worry about.
No, that's. I can get that one. I'm gonna agree.
Yeah.
Myself.
I'm going to do it too. I'm going to do it with you.
Yeah. That's going to come back and say, dude, you're a jerk.
It might say that.
I hope it does.
I often put the needs of others before my own. But false.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
everyone's
it depends.
Needs.
I mean, it depends on who it is, but I mean, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna at least. I'm gonna disagree. I'm not gonna strongly disagree. But
here's what you need to do. Think about yourself on a plane. You know how they always tell you if that thing drops, you got to put your own thing on your face before you put someone else's on. You know what I'm talking about?
The air thing?
Yeah. If you put someone else's needs in front of your own, then you're dead.
Yeah.
So, are you willing to die? Are you willing to die for your answer? Well, you already have the right one for you. I had to say I put it in front. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I was thinking more like towards like close. I don't know.
I don't know.
I am comfortable expressing affection and care towards others.
False. I hate everybody.
Yeah.
I don't want.
I mean, again, it depends. It depends. I mean, I'm not.
I don't know. I think that's a pretty clear big no on that one. I don't want people to know how I feel.
I'm gonna neutral it just because it depends on who it is. I'm not gonna be like that with anybody.
My happiness is closely linked to the well-being of the people I care about. What do you mean?
It's saying
hate tests.
It's saying like your happiness is because of the people you're around.
No,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean,
I'd be happy if they were a little further away. you know.
I'm gonna disagree.
But no, hold on. This is saying the well-being of people. Yeah, we're not. You're not reading this right. You better get it together.
My bad.
Like I can't be happy if I know someone that I love is in distress. I think that's what it's kind of saying.
Oh, well then yeah, I don't want to like.
Yeah, I don't want that. Yeah,
no.
If my children or my wife or my parents or somebody's mad and they're having a hard time, I will interject myself and try to. I won't be happy till they're taken care of. I'm gonna put that in agree.
I'll go out of my way, of course.
Yeah.
Are
you often approachable? Yeah. You read it.
No, you read it.
No, I don't started. Want to anymore. You did. Nope.
See.
Okay. Now we gotta do it at the same time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I am often approached.
I didn't know you were going slow. Approached by
the people who seek comfort or advice. I am very often approached.
I'm pretty approached too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. We're both approached.
Yeah. I'm gonna agree.
Yeah, I'm putting actually the far one. People always come to me.
You're strongly agreeing.
Yeah, everyone's just like, "What do I do?" I used to give girls advice that I wish I could date on how they could date other dudes. That's a sucky position to be in. you ever been in that?
You're such a good friend. I wish I could find a guy like you.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. My other friend is really cool. Helping others makes me feel valued and fulfilled.
I mean, I'm pretty happy when I help people, but
I just want to get it out of the way.
I mean, that's a good point too. I'm gonna at least agree because I do feel pretty good when I help somebody and they're happy.
They're gonna call me a contradiction. I'm putting regular agree.
Regular agree. All right, well, that's what I did. Being appreciated for my contributions is important to me.
How often do you need a pat on the back?
I don't really ever need a pat on the back. I'm just like, hey, I did it. I'm good.
I don't need appreciation. I need assurance that I did it correctly.
That's a good way to put it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say I don't want anybody to like. I'm like repulsed by when people say thank you. So I don't want that. But
yeah,
I do want to know if I've done something right.
True.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's a common thing. Let's see. Sorry, I have to put that. What should I put? It's not important to me.
I'm gonna put neutral myself.
Setting and achieving goals is a fundamental part of how I define success.
I mean, everybody always has a goal, but
do you set goals? Do you have them written down on paper? Like,
oh, I mean, I don't have them written down, but I try to remember goals. Like I want to do this. Hopefully, I can do it. Type of stuff.
You give them pretty loose plans. pretty loose.
I set a goal and hopefully I can do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and put you in the disagree section there.
I'm gonna put agree myself.
I'm gonna put agree as well. I make a lot of to-do lists and I feel better when they are complete. So
yeah,
if that makes
sense. Yeah. I am driven by my ambition and the desire to be successful. I mean, everybody wants to be successful.
I don't know. I am driven by my ambition and desire to be successful. It's like there's two sides of me. I don't know. I think I'm probably like schizophrenic or something. I don't know. What's the one? What's the one? Split personality?
Yeah,
probably
split,
that.
yeah.
Because there's sometimes where I'm just like super like, you know what? If I could just play games and do nothing for the rest of my life, I'd be happy.
Wait, that's a good way to put it.
But then all the darkness comes in at night when you're going to the bathroom and you're thinking about it. So
yeah. Wait.
I am driven. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say I agree.
Okay. I'll agree too.
Yeah, you better.
I enjoy being recognized for my accomplishments.
No, I don't.
I don't really care.
I get mad. It's the humble answer, right? Like no one's gonna say, no one's gonna be like, I love when people recognize me for that.
Yeah.
But genuinely, like I get mad.
You're gonna have a whole pizza party for you.
That's what I don't want. I don't want to be the center of attention.
I'm just like a hey, good job, man, fist bump type of guy, and like you just move on.
I am adaptable and excel in a variety of tasks and roles. Yeah, I'm gonna just put that up there for me. I'm adaptable. I'm agree.
Yeah.
I fail at the most important ones though.
I'll agree as well. I constantly look for ways to improve my efficiency and productivity.
Here, they're back on this again. Who cares?
Yeah.
No, I just want to stay steady. I'm neutral.
You're neutral?
I might be. I don't know.
I'll put disagree.
So you're like a if it ain't broke, don't fix it guy.
Yeah.
That's what they're gonna say at the end. Ronnie, you're a ain't broke, don't fix it type. Being seen as successful by my peers is an important motivator for me.
I don't care.
Yes, you do. Yeah, we do. You should. Everyone cares. Anybody who's going neutral and below, they're lying. So don't lie.
All right. Yeah, you got me.
Everybody wants that.
I'll agree. Yeah, you're right.
What psychopath is saying no?
You're right.
I actively create and pursue new goals once current ones are achieved.
It depends. It depends on what I'm going for.
Yeah, I don't know. I over celebrate, so I don't know. I'll celebrate if I get like a call for a job interview, like versus getting the job. Yeah. I'll celebrate every step of the way. So if that's a goal. I'm not really looking for the next.
I'm gonna neutral that one.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. It depends.
I adapt my approach if it means accomplishing a goal more efficient or more effectively. I can't read. A goal more effectively.
I mean, who wouldn't do that? Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
I found an easier way, but I'm still going to do the hard way. It's dumb. My creativity is often sparked by my emotional experiences. I don't. That's a negative for me.
So we're okay. So we're thinking of this as like our regular jobs, but if you think of it like as a, I don't know, like comedy or streaming or something like that, you're using your emotions. Like when people write songs, they're using their emotions. If you're thinking of like a movie script, you're using your emotions. I don't know. You see where I'm going with that?
I mean, no, you're right. Yeah, creativity is expression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By emotional experience, by emotional experiences too. So like a sad song, a funny song. I don't know. I'm gonna agree.
Are you inspired? Do you get inspired?
I've written songs that inspired me to talk about stuff.
Yeah, I've gotten inspired too. Yeah, I'm gonna agree as well. Mm-hmm. I need to express my individuality. That's a fun word. In my work or artistic endeavors. Agree for me.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah, I always have to make something my own.
Yeah. See,
now I gotta be cool.
Now we're getting towards our creative sides to us. I am drawn to aesthetics and surround myself with beauty that inspires me. I mean, I wear a lot of black.
With beauty, what do they mean by
that? They're like your surroundings, like your scenery. Like, I mean, I wear a lot.
I have a container of feta cheese on the ground from 3 days ago. you think that I have beauty in my life?
I mean, I can see what they're saying. It's just like the stuff around you inspires you, I guess, is what it's trying to say. So yeah,
know what? Yeah,
I'm gonna agree.
I'm going to agree, but because I can only work if I'm like at a productive desk.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that if that applies. I feel most alive when I'm creating something new and original. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm strongly agreeing on that one.
Yeah, I feel a pulse gets faster. My personal style is a true reflection of my unique identity. I don't have a style. I wear what's given.
Yeah.
Unless I don't think you mean my head.
My person. They're just talking about like who you are, right? Your personal style is who you are.
I thought they're talking about your personal style, like how you dress.
How you dress. Or that. Well, it could be that too.
Yourself.
It could be that too.
I mean, if fat, bald, and patchy beard is on there, that is my unique identity. Yes. That's what I go for.
I'll agree with that one. I think I'll agree.
I'm gonna go ahead and just keep that in neutral for myself.
Neutral. I was thinking neutral, but I feel agree might be all right with me.
Be dangerous. Be crazy. Keep it where you want.
I often find creative inspiration in places others might overlook. I mean, I've been places where I'm like, oh, this would be kind of like a cool movie or something. If that's what it's saying.
I don't even where others might overlook, like
you think like you get you like you so, like say you're at
oh wait yes
you're at a museum and you're like, oh, this inspires me, but other people are like, it's cool.
No, I know. I have a very good example for like, and hopefully he doesn't watch the podcast and this never happens, but rayon base. You know what I mean? I got all these people that I follow that are pretty. If you were to do a poll of 10 million people, most of them would laugh at them, and I'm inspired by it. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I agree too.
I'm confident in my creative abilities and trust my unique vision. I'm very confident in mine.
I'm also I'm very confident.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a strongly agree.
Actually, I'm gonna strongly agree. I put agree, but I immediately went to strongly agree.
Yeah, if you want to be like me, Ronnie, just pick my answers. It's perfect.
I can't even see your answers. I actively seek feedback to refine and enhance my creative projects. I mean, I'm not really a feedback kind of. I mean, I'll ask somebody once in a while, hey, is this cool? But it's not like a constant thing. So I'll disagree. I won't strongly disagree, but I'll disagree.
I'm with you there. I'm gonna copy your answer. I prefer to observe and analyze before getting involved in a situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know all the deets. I want to know all the details before I'm jumping in on something. Yeah, that's a good.
Yep. I collect and analyze data. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just gonna keep talking. Go ahead.
I collect and analyze data to make informed decisions.
Now, where I observe and analyze, I do not collect. I do not.
This is where my attention span comes in, and I'm like,
yeah, this is like, okay, well, that's too many facts. Too many facts.
I'm done. I won't agree or disagree. I'll neutral it, but I'm not gonna say it's like some stuff goes right through me. I'm not gonna lie.
I neutraled it myself. I enjoy solving complex problems with thorough analysis and research. Trick question. I don't enjoy solving complex problems at all.
I was gonna say I don't want to solve any type of problem. I just
So yeah, I don't. I'm going to disagree.
Disagree, absolutely.
I am cautious about sharing my insights until I've fully examined an issue. Now this, I do agree. I don't want people to know what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the only card I have. Knowledge is power.
I value depth, and complete. Oh my god, I can't read.
You know what, Ronnie? I'll take it.
Please read.
I'll
please
take
read,
it, buddy.
Please read. Please, thank you.
I value depth and complexity in my areas of interest or expertise. Listen, you can cut that out if you want.
I'll keep it. People can know my flaws, okay?
Yeah, but we just keep adding more flaws every episode, man. You can't. I'm gonna have people reaching out, making sure you're okay soon. I value depth and complexity in my areas of interest or expertise. What?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm gonna neutral that because I don't really know how to answer that.
Here's how I think. You know what's really telling is that you and I are so aligned here that we both are kind of just like wanting to just hit neutral for everything now because this is too much work. This is too much. I don't want to think.
These questions are too much for my brain.
Yeah. I can be detached when analyzing situations or problems. Yes, I can.
Yeah. Agree that one.
I often look for underlying principles or patterns to understand how things work. Look, I don't need to know how to build a rocket ship to understand I need to get to space.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm gonna say disagree.
You're disagreeing?
Yeah, I'm not looking for underlying principles. I'm not quoting law.
No, that's a good thing. True.
It's a gut kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Privacy and time alone to think are essential to me. Yeah, I mean, I like my privacy and time alone to think. I'll agree on that. I'll strongly agree on that.
A lot of my inspiration comes there.
Yeah. Yeah. I am more interested in ideas and concepts than in social interaction.
Yeah, I hate talking to people, so I'm gonna say agree.
Agree. You know what? No, I'm gonna put neutral just because I'm a streamer.
Yeah, but think about it. You're what type? You're a streamer, but that doesn't mean you're social. That means you're not social.
I guess you're. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I don't know. Social. The term social is changing. What does social mean anymore?
I don't know.
Are you digitally social?
I've made a lot of friendships through streaming.
Yeah.
So
yeah. You're very digitally social.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Are you vigilant about potential risks and always plan for contingencies? I do that hardcore. That's my strong agree for me.
You strong agreeing?
I'm a strong agreeing. It's like I know every bad thing that's going to happen from each possible scenario.
Oh yeah, then yeah. We talked about this earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a curse. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What's this? I seek security and stability in my environment and relationships. What psychopath is going to put below neutral? I like things being unsecure and wild.
Oh man. Oh,
agree. Where you
at? I'm agreeing.
Yeah, better. Yeah, of course. Who's saying they don't? That's insane.
I don't know.
Yeah, I only work well under intense pressure.
I don't know. Some people like that, I guess. I don't know.
Like a buzzer beater type person.
I am loyal and committed, especially to those I trust. I mean, I'm pretty loyal to people.
I mean,
it depends on who it is.
I mean, loyalty? What is this? What am I in the mafia? What is this? Sons of Anarchy? I don't need to. I shouldn't have these questions asked to me.
I mean, I'm loyal to my family, if that's what they mean. Like,
as it relates to gossip, like I will not tell someone secrets.
I'll agree.
Because I will tell your secrets, but I'll just tell that person I'm telling not to tell. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, you're right.
And I'll just say, you gotta swear you won't tell nobody. I'll just say agree.
Yeah. Before making decisions, I consider all the possible outcomes and risks.
Yeah, same thing, dummies.
Yeah,
we already answered that.
Yeah. Oh.
I prefer clear guidelines and expectations to feel secure in my role. Yeah, I need to know I need to know what I have to do.
That's the thing. Like, I don't want to just wing it. I want to know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I want to know the goals here, but
yeah. I sometimes hesitate to take action due to fear of making the wrong choice.
Okay, now this one might contradict some of my previous answers, but yeah.
Yeah.
If I don't know what to do, I just ain't going to answer.
I would think that'd be a lot of people.
I have an avoidance issue. I'll just avoid things forever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put strongly agree on that.
Okay, I'll at least agree.
Yeah, I don't want to make the wrong. But you see, the thing is I always know the right choice. This is the trick question. There is no wrong choice.
Yeah. I value predictability.
I got it, Ronnie. I got it. I value predictability and routine as they provide a sense of stability. Buddy, we went to the same school, okay? You better get your act together. I'm not going to do this much longer. Can't do this, Ronnie.
Too many big words. I'm kidding.
I value predictability and routine as they provide a sense of stability. I hate routine.
Yeah, me too.
It makes me sick to my stomach.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah, like it bothers me so much knowing that everything I'm going to do tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't like living in a repeated cycle.
I'm like that other question. I don't want stability.
Yeah. I often seek advice or reassurance from others before proceeding. It depends on the situation, but
yeah,
I mean
up to a certain point, maybe.
I'll neutral that because it depends. Yeah,
I neutraled it. I gave it a nooch.
Nice.
I embrace change and adapt easily to new situations. I don't know. I don't like change. I'm probably the first guy to ever say that.
No, I mean, if I'm very comfortable with something and something changes, I'm not really a fan of that either. I'm gonna neutral.
But what does adapt easily even mean? I mean,
it means like you're like when something changes, you're already with it. Like you don't have to worry about like.
I mean, see, I'm really good in the context. Like, say we're like supposed to go eat at a restaurant, and then we get there and they find out they're closed. I'm like, cool, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah,
I'm not having a breakdown.
Right? Yeah. No. Yeah.
I'm neutral.
I go just neutral. I often seek out new and exciting experiences to keep life interesting.
No, I don't. I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to stay still.
Are they saying like traveling? What? Hold on. I often seek out new and exciting experiences to keep life interesting.
I think they're saying like if you've been with girls your whole life and you're excited, you want to try some other type of.
Oh.
And so you switch to men for a while or something.
I'll disagree.
Which is fine.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's fine, but for me, yeah, it's no.
Wait, what, do you have a problem with that?
No. No.
Ronnie the bigot.
Oh my lord.
Routine tasks are an opportunity for me to find creative ways to engage. That's a dumb. I'm going to disagree on that.
Oh, yeah, I agreed. I meant disagree. Yeah.
I quickly become bored with the status quo and look for ways to innovate. Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
I never every time I get bored, I start working on like ways to like talking about comedy or like moving forward in my academic, creative endeavors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm bored, I find innovative ways for like other things, but not what I'm doing.
No, yeah, I can agree with that one.
What does status quo mean? What are they throwing that in there for?
Big words, man. They're using these college words.
That big,
man.
but yeah.
I'm just joking. Because apparently I can't read tonight. So.
You can read. You can. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Next
time we'll both sound it out until you get it. All right. You're gonna read the next one. No, you read the next. No, we're gonna sound it out till you get it. We're gonna sound it out. No, I don't want anybody to think that I'm rubbing you the wrong way. Come on, you just do it slow. Just do it slow. Sound it out. All right. Go ahead.
Planning too far ahead feels restrictive to me. I prefer spontaneity.
Come on, no. Think about it.
Spontaneity.
I'm gonna mess it up now too. Spontaneity. Just say spontaneousness.
Yeah, there we go. Spontaneousness.
Spontaneity. Now I can maybe do it. F words, F English.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't like this at all. Planning too far ahead feels restrictive to me. I prefer spontaneity.
I mean, I don't like to plan too far ahead.
But I also will be really ticked if someone just shows up at my house and says, "Want to hang out?"
That's a good point.
So there's got to be a medium in there. I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna just a regular agree.
You're regular agreeing.
Yeah, I don't like to plan too far ahead because it doesn't make any sense. There's so many factors.
No, yeah, you're right. I'm
too many factors in my life for me to be like, in 5 years I'm going to do this. Yeah, well, what if something terrible happens tomorrow?
Yeah. I am optimistic and can usually find the silver lining in difficult situations.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
But it's only for other people. I already know that everything's dead inside and nothing will get better. But I can find what people will interpret as silver linings. I'll put agree.
That's what I put.
I thrive in environments that allow me freedom and the ability to choose. Yeah, America, baby.
America.
What'd you put on that one? You agree or strongly agree?
I agree.
You don't want to be free?
Okay, I strongly agree. I strongly agree. Okay.
Well, at the end of this, they're going to say, you would be a fan of communism. I am skilled at thinking on my feet and making the best of unexpected changes. I'm pretty good at that.
I'm pretty good at that too, actually.
Yeah, I'm going to put...
I'm strongly agreeing.
Yeah, me too.
New ideas and projects excite me more than the implementation or follow through.
Implementation.
Yes.
Are you sure you want to post this, Ronnie? It's not a big deal. Look, it's not a question of your it's just I'm not questioning your you're smarter than me. I bet you in about a million ways. But if you want to just bleep that out, all these things that you're having trouble reading, I'm fine with it. I'm okay with it. I'm not. No sweat off my back.
It's fine. It's fine. People are seeing the real me. That's what podcasts are for.
yeah. That's fine. You can read everything wrong. New ideas. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty good on this one. Yeah, that's me. I start a lot of projects, don't finish.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm strongly agree on that one because I have plenty of projects that people don't know about. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Monday we should uncover those together. I prefer to keep my options open rather than commit to one course of action. Now that's just chess. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'll strongly agree.
If I go too far one way, I'm gonna lose.
I
need the story to unfold. What's next here?
Exploring and experiencing the world is a top priority for me.
There ain't nothing that I can't see from my computer screen.
I mean, I like to I like to travel, but I don't need to go everywhere.
I don't even know if I do. In the ideal world, I like to travel. Sure.
Yeah, I'll neutral it just because, like you said, we can figure that all out from our computers and GeoGuessr. But
to me, I
just like GeoGuessr.
Yeah, right. I've already been to Spain, buddy. I've already been. I put neutral there. Yeah, but for me,
I do like to travel.
I'm too worried about all the other stuff that it means, like experiencing the world at the cost of what?
Yeah.
What am I giving up to do this?
Right.
I take charge of situations and I am confident in making decisions. I mean,
depends on the situation.
I'm gonna neutral. There's a lot of variables there.
Yeah. It depends. I am assertive in expressing my opinions and taking a stand.
No, I'm not. I just let other people talk because I can care less.
Yeah, wait. I'll disagree. I'm not gonna strongly disagree, but I'll disagree.
Yeah, me too. Like, I've got so many family members that are like argumentative. Sometimes it's easier just to like
let them talk.
You enjoy it.
Or you just laugh it off. Be like, haha, yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. I love that you hate that group of people. Protecting those I care about is just as important as standing up for myself.
I mean,
I'm on a Hallmark movie.
It's an Up Channel movie, buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty protective of the people I care about. I mean, if they're talking family and stuff, yeah, of course. I mean,
wait, like what? From like an attack?
That's the thing. I don't know what they mean.
From a slander? Did someone I care about do something wrong?
I'm just gonna agree because I don't know exactly what they mean, but I'm protective if that's what they mean.
I'm saying neutral. If someone I love did something crazy, I'm not covering up a dead body.
Okay, that's different. I guess. Wait, I guess you're right on that one. I'll still agree.
No, I'm not right. I'm reading it wrong. Protecting those I care about is just as important as standing up for myself. That's the question. Is it as important as standing up for myself? No. It's neutral.
Okay, all right. I am not afraid of confrontation and will face conflicts head on.
Afraid isn't the word. Do I care?
Do I care? Right.
Afraid is not the word I would be working with here.
Yeah.
Does it affect me?
Not afraid of confrontation and will face conflicts head on.
Not afraid of confrontation. But I still won't face it head on. If I can avoid it for as long as I can, I will.
Yeah,
but that's just because of laziness.
Yeah, I'm gonna disagree personally.
So you're afraid of confrontation? A little bit. It's okay. Open room. Be honest. Be honest, buddy. Come on.
I'm just trying to think of what they mean. Like,
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
In
this scenario,
you know what? I'm neutral.
Don't let me sway you.
No. Because I'm just trying to think of what they mean. I can either go disagree or neutral, but I guess to be on the safe side, I'm gonna put neutral.
Neutral's safe.
Yeah.
I naturally take on leadership roles in group settings. I should say this. I do, but not by choice. I'm usually appointed.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say agree.
It depends on what I'm taking the leadership role on for, though. So
yeah,
I'll neutral that one.
Okay.
Injustice or unfairness prompts me to action. I must speak up.
I do. I do. I'm a fairness advocate.
Okay.
But I don't do it like in a whiny way.
Right. No, I'm the same way though. Like I don't mind about it, but if I feel like if it's necessary, I'll talk about it.
I don't do it I don't do it for myself. Like I'm cool with something unfair happens to me because it's just like I see the bigger picture.
But you don't want to see it happen to somebody else.
But if I see someone else like getting like abused, like through unfairness or injustice, I will find a way to solve that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put strongly agree for that.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in those scenarios, you know.
Yeah.
I respect strength in others and am drawn to people who are also assertive. Wrong. I want you out of my life. If you seem dominant in any way, I will avoid you at all costs. I cannot stand you. I do not like people who are assertive. If you've ever asked for a manager, you're not my friend.
Wait, that's a good way to put it. I am self-reliant and prefer to depend on my own abilities.
Yeah, I bet against myself a lot. I'm gonna say yeah on that one for me.
Yeah. Yep.
How far is the yeah though? Do I want to strongly or regularly?
I'm doing regular.
Me too. I'm comfortable with power and using it to affect change. What does that mean?
I mean, I don't really think I have power for anything.
Okay, so say that you say your work, they all got together and you guys went on like a field trip.
Okay.
To like some research facility.
Okay.
And there's a spider.
Okay.
And
is it radioactive?
It is radioactive.
Okay.
You now have power. You now have the ability of Spider-Man.
Yes.
So in layman's terms, are you comfortable with power? Are you going to use it to change things?
I'd help people. Yeah, I'd be a superhero.
You had to think about it. Okay.
I would absolutely be a superhero.
Well, then you need to put it somewhere else. I'm going to put neutral. I don't know if I would tell anybody if I was Spider-Man.
Oh no! I mean, I'm not going to tell people I'm Spider-Man.
No, I'm not saying no. I mean, I don't think I would use it for good.
I see.
I'd be very selfish with it.
I will agree. I'm not going to strongly agree because I wouldn't want everybody to know, but I'd probably want some people to know.
You know what? What am I talking about? I'd agree too. I'm insane. I strive to maintain harmony in my relationships and environment. Define harmony.
Right.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
No one's fighting?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, yeah, I don't want... Again, who's saying, yeah, I would really like everyone to be at my throat?
Yeah. I want everybody yelling at me.
Yeah, I would love that to help me. I mean, yeah, harmony is good. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't thrive on negative things.
Right. I often see multiple sides of an issue and try to mediate disagreements.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
I almost said meditate.
I thought you did. Avoiding tension and conflict is often more comfortable for me than addressing problems. Yeah, huge.
Very, very strongly.
Would love to get away from that awkward situation.
Yes, very much. I work to ensure that everyone feels heard and included in discussions.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I'll at least agree on that.
No, I'm strong on that one.
I mean, sometimes I don't want to hear everybody, but I want to hear most people. Yeah.
Yeah, but if I see someone hasn't been talking as much and they want to, I'm like, I'll go out of my way. Like, yo, what's your perspective?
Okay, no, that's a good way to put it.
Are you good at helping others find common ground and compromise? I am.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll strongly agree that one.
Yeah.
Peaceful resolutions are more important to me than winning an argument. I mean, sometimes it feels good to win an argument.
I mean, so we're just pretty much trying to see if I have pride or not.
Right.
Do I have pride? Peaceful resolutions. So is a resolution a compromise? Because that's a little different.
Right.
If I'm just choosing to not see your side and we're just getting on, sure, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But am I completely right? Let's talk about like in the flat Earth example.
Yeah.
I mean, if someone keeps telling me that the Earth is flat and I believe it's a globe, would I rather just be like agree to disagree, or do I want them to see the Earth and prove to them that they're stupid?
I mean, I'd probably
because it's pretty valuable. Because think about the guy that believes in flat Earth. He's still telling other people.
That's true.
That's causing a harm.
Yeah.
So me winning the argument is the only thing that's really the right thing. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say I agree. Okay. No, I disagree. I want to be right. I don't want to be right, but like if I am right, then I need it to be. I don't want to. I'm not gonna settle for someone who tells me that something's like brown when it's blue.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
But I am often the peacemaker in my group friends at work. Yeah, I am.
Nice.
I'm going to agree with that.
Okay. For me, I kind of am like when people are like arguing at work, I'm kind of the guy that's just like there. I'm like, okay, guys,
you're just a chill guy.
Can we just move on? Are we good? Like,
do you see fights at work? Do you get in some tussles?
I've seen plenty of fights at work. Oh yeah,
that's nice. I wish I had a job where people were like more around each other physically. And, a lot of my stuff's all through like messaging.
That's nice. I wish I could see people punch each other.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love watching fights.
I want to see people cursing each other's faces, and
I can't look away. Yeah, I would love to see that.
It is fun to watch.
Anytime. I'm the guy. Everyone's always wondering, like, how did someone capture that on film, or how's that audio recording exist? That's because I did it. If I see something breaking down anywhere, I'm like, record. I want to see, but I'm not going to be obvious about it.
Yeah, no, of course.
Well hidden.
Yeah. I prefer to listen and understand all viewpoints before expressing my own.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
I find it challenging to make decisions when there is a potential for conflict. I mean, this just goes back into like, I'll debate if it's necessary to bring up or not.
Yeah.
Is there? I don't know. You tell me. What are you feeling? Do you find it challenging to make decisions when there's a potential for conflict?
I'm gonna neutral that one.
Yeah. Good thinking, bud. I often go with the flow to avoid rocking the boat.
I mean, I go with the flow a lot, so I just what happens. I'll strongly agree. I'm not gonna lie. I'll strongly agree.
I regular agree. I don't want to cause any issues.
Yeah.
But, I value a calm and tranquil environment where conflicts are minimal. They're losing me on these ones. They're losing me. Where's all the fun questions? Ask me a Goku versus Luffy.
This is like, I don't want nothing happening. I just want a simple, boring day at work and then go home. No, I mean, I'd like some fun. I'll at least neutral it. I'm gonna neutral that one just because I get what they're saying, but it's fun to watch fight every once in a while.
Depends on if my work's done for the day or not.
Yeah, it's fun to see people speak up to upper management and stuff.
I am willing to compromise my own preferences for the sake of a group harmony. Yeah, I would. I do that often. It's important for me that conflicts are resolved amicably and without resentment. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Why? I'm not going to resolve something when we're still mad at each other. I mean,
yeah, that's true.
I just want to get to that point.
I sometimes downplay my own needs to keep peace in my relationships.
100. But I can't even tell you what my needs are.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
What do you mean by my needs?
I don't need anything. I can interpret everything as me whining if I want something different. Oh, I need more alone time. No, I'll be fine.
Yeah, that's true.
I approach disagreements with the goal of finding a solution that satisfies everyone. Yeah, I try to. I try.
Yeah. Everybody needs to be satisfied sometimes.
What we got here?
I believe maintaining a relationship is more important than winning an argument. Sometimes it feels good to win an argument.
It's not about, but see, they keep putting in here like winning an argument.
Yeah.
An argument implies that there's two different things going on, right?
Right, yeah.
Incorrect information and correct information. If the correct information is winning, then yeah, I want to win the argument.
Yeah.
I'm not going to just concede to something crazy here. And I think that, if you're just doing it for the sake of a relationship, you're not being honest.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're not being you.
Which will ruin your relationship anyway.
And with other people too. So yeah.
Yeah. Don't be anyone here is lying. Everyone wants to win an argument. So
absolutely.
I'm gonna say disagree.
I actively look for ways to support and encourage others. I mean, I'll support people, sure.
You want to hear here's a cute little story about me.
Okay.
When I was younger, I used to look up covers of songs on YouTube, of random songs, and no matter how they sounded, I'd say, "Good job."
Really?
Yeah, I'd try to support them.
That's awesome. No, that's real.
It's a little adorable. I know.
That is adorable.
But sometimes, even when they sucked, though, I still gave them that support.
Yeah.
Because I wanted them to keep pursuing their dreams. So that's a cute little thing that I did. So
that's awesome. That's a great heart right there, man.
Yeah, but then there's people like me that do that, and then they go on American Idol and they get shamed on a national level. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe I shouldn't.
All you did was motivate them to try even harder.
Yeah, like they're gonna stop singing anyway.
Right.
I'm still gonna put neutral.
I'll agree.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to find what good things people do.
Yeah.
It's important to me that others see me as helpful and kind. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd hope people see me as helpful and kind. I don't want to come off as a jerk, so I'll strongly agree with that one. I don't want to come off as a jerk. I often offer help before being asked.
Yeah, this is a problem of mine. I'm like a yes man. It's not good.
I'll agree. My own mood is affected by the emotional states of those around me. I mean, my mood doesn't really affect others.
Well, you also live alone, though.
Yeah, that's true. But if
I'm at the house and the missus is mad, or she's just like not talking, I can't get anything done.
I get it. I mean, I don't, but I do, because I don't. Yeah. But I'm gonna neutral it, just because like I live alone, but when I'm around people, it can mean that too. So
sure.
We're on the last page. I feel Go ahead.
Oh no! There's a word in here I want you to nail. Go ahead.
You know what? I can read this one. I feel a strong sense of satisfaction.
No.
Wait, I read it too fast.
No.
I read it too fast.
No. You messed that up for real?
I read it too fast. I read it too. I feel a strong sense of satisfaction when I can make someone's life easier.
You are officially done.
I'm sorry. I read that too fast. I read that way too fast. Before I even read the the question, I automatically heard the song "Satisfaction."
Oh, you can try to normalize this in any way you want.
I read it too fast, guys. I promise. Okay. Guys. I promise. I read it too fast. I feel a strong sense of satisfaction when I can make someone's life easier.
I
mean, I'm pretty happy when I help. I mean, when I help other people, it makes me happy. But
yeah, I mean, I don't ever. Whenever these things happen, I'm not like, oh, I have a strong sense happening right now. It's never like that.
My spidey senses are tingling.
I just did something good. No, it's not happening like that. I'm not taking notes. Being needed by others gives me a sense of purpose. I mean, by definition, technically, yeah, it does. Yeah. My purpose is to serve.
Is to help, yeah. So
my purpose is to serve.
Yeah, I'll agree. I prioritize relationships where I can be service and make a difference. Be of service and make a difference.
What are you, a dog?
I can be of service and make a difference.
No.
What?
Do you ever? Do you ever at work? Do you ever raise your hand when they ask for someone to come in?
No.
Okay. No. Yeah, you definitely. You sir are not making any difference.
Be like, you mean take my wait time from home to do more? Heck no.
Yeah. I'm gonna put myself on agree because there's several times where I have to, I want to be known as the guy that saved everybody.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I am quick to respond to the needs of my friends and family. Yes, I'm very quick to respond to them. Very much.
I'll put regular agree. It depends on the family member.
I'll strongly agree.
Or the friend. I often put others' well-being ahead of my own. Here we go. Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I do. But I mean, I have to.
Mm-hmm. I'm the same way with like I'm always gonna put my family before myself.
You better.
So of course. So I'll at least agree on that because it depends on who. But all right, that was the last question.
All right, I'm gonna click finish at the same time. You ready?
All right. Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Congratulations, you've completed
okay.
Right.
Get my results. 1, 2,
2, 3. Oh, it's loading.
Oh, this is embarrassing. What are you thinking they're gonna say? They're gonna call you heartless.
Okay, hold on. It's giving me a whole page. Your personality type report is ready. Find out who you really are.
No way.
Are they gonna make it? No way.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you. No, I'm gonna kill you.
Wait, no way. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? That was so mean. Why would they do that? That's so...
I am ticked.
God, we did all that for them to tell us to pay $195?
This sucks. This is officially the worst podcast we've done. I am livid right now.
We just... viewers, I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to pay the $195.
I'll tell you what we are. We're the best.
We are the best.
And first of all, right here, Diego just ordered his. He's a loyalist. Wait, what are they talking about?
Oh yeah, it says Mia just ordered hers. Personality type is a loyalist.
Okay, so here's what we're
gonna do. A reform. Okay.
Look up the different types of loyalty or personality types.
Okay. Oh yeah, let's do that.
And we're just gonna decide off that. This is the worst test I've ever taken. Never again.
Different types of personality. Personalities? Is that what we're looking up?
Do personality types. $1.95. What a scam. Yep, I knew it, man. This sucks. All because you didn't want to sign up through your email on the other test. All because of that.
This is so wild.
Okay. Of these things, introverted. I am introverted.
I am.
I don't like groups of people by any means.
Mm-hmm.
What does sensing mean?
I don't know.
I think I'm that. I'm sensing. I'm IS. Feeling. I don't like to feel things.
So you're... I mean, I could take a guess. I could guess what I am if that's what we're doing.
Yeah,
I guess that's kind of what we're doing. Yeah.
Is there just like a roulette? We'll just do like a randomizer and they'll just pick for us. I feel so incomplete right now.
I could tell you one. I'm definitely one of the introverted ones. I'm not one of the. I mean, I can be extroverted, but I'm more of the introverted. If I
everyone thinks I'm an extrovert, but I'm very introverted.
Yes, that's same here.
I'm more of a drink at my house with no one around kind of guy.
Yeah.
I mean, drink water, of course.
Yeah, of course.
I hate this test.
I hate it now too. Now, how are they gonna make us do all that just to be like, aha, I got you? That was mean. That was mean, internet. I'm bad review. Just bad review.
I don't know if you're catching my symbols here.
Oh.
Think about it, Ronnie. Think about it. We had a code when we started the podcast. That was my code.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Well, I mean, if I'm either an ISTJ or a ISFJ, I'll put it that way.
I am a FUCK because I'm mad.
Wait, good. There we go. You know what? I'll look more into it off podcast, and I'll figure out what the heck I am. I'll figure it out and tell you guys next episode. How's that?
I'm disgusted by this whole thing.
I'm disgusted too.
Capitalism at its finest.
Let me oh, that's sad. That is sad. Well, anyway, Flem, I think
this place. I'm done. This has ruined me for future personalities.
If you guys know what we are, please tell us in the comments.
Yeah, based off of our answers. Yeah,
off our answers. If you guys know, just tell us, because I'm not giving that website $1. I'm not, even though it's only $1. It's not worth my $1. No, you're not having my $1.95.
Thank you for standing up for us.
Anyway,
this is that fairness thing coming in. It's not fair.
It's not. But Flem, I think let's go ahead and get ready to end it there. If we figure it out, we'll tell you guys next episode. If not, it'll just be we'll just never know. We'll just never know. Yeah. Who knows? But hey, I had fun either way. I had fun figuring out and answering the questions, even though I'll never know what I am. But
yep, this is a good one.
This
was a good pod. Thank you, everybody out there, for listening.
Plot to it. We had a little plot twist. That's all. Little plot twist.
A little plot twist. Yeah. And a full story. All
right, y'all. This has been episode 33 of Lack Thereof Podcast. DJDubC, Flemoxicillin. Flem, you got anything before we go?
Hey, just have a great one of your days, everyone.
Heck yeah. And we will see you guys for episode 34.